This is the only place in Africa where you don't find mosquitoes.
Mosquito no dey here, snake no dey here.
Mosquito no dey here.
No dey.
Mosquito no dey here.
No dey.
You sure?
No, quarter no.
I never hear where mosquito no dey for Nigeria.
I will see we come here. You know this in now what you call that? Bubi, no you bubi.
Okay, fly.
Fly. All you see.
That's also fly.
Take evidence here.
Na true.
You don't see them.
Na true.
That also fly.
Na true. Now you talk, I can't think am. I no too see fly.
I spent 1 week in this town and could not find any mosquitoes as validated by the indigenes. This is Gembu, Taraba State, Nigeria. It is probably the coldest place in Nigeria and sits at an average elevation of about 1,348 meters above sea level in the plains of Mambilla Plateau. The most unique distinct feature of this town and the Mambilla Plateau in general is the plantation of eucalyptus tree found everywhere. I'm not sure if the non-existence of mosquito has to do with the trees or the weather. If you know other places in the world that have the similar features, please let me know in the comment section.
Every family you are seeing on this Mambilla Plateau has a piece of land that they do plant
This tree.
this tree.
Okay.
Because it's very important,
Okay.
very essential. We don't only use this tree on this land.
Okay.
We do transport it to many states,
Okay.
like Adamawa State, Borno State, Kano, and the rest.
If you plant it, now how long do you think it takes to grow and all of that?
When you plant this tree that you are seeing, at least you have to endure for like 5 years before you start getting the benefit of it. Start cutting it down and making use of it. But as you are seeing here, where we are now, most of these trees are premature trees. So we do cut it down to do roofing, this local roofing.
Okay. I think for me, one of the things I like about this whole tree is the way that the environment has become so nice because of this whole tree. As you drive around the Mambilla Plateau and come into Gembu, you get to see this tree almost everywhere.
The breathtaking landscape of Mambilla Plateau and the weather, the various site attraction and the friendly people of Mambilla, plus the secure environment makes it a perfect destination for tourism. Unfortunately, it is rarely visited by tourists or outsiders. The major reason being the distance. There are no direct flight or rail to Gembu. Going by road can take 1 or 2 days depending on which part of Nigeria you are coming from. The closest airport is at Jalingo, which is the capital of the state. However, from Jalingo to Gembu takes about 7 hours of road drive. And speaking of road, Gembu has some of the worst road terrain I have seen in all of my travel. For instance, to visit some of the unique sites in Mambilla Plateau, such as the Mountain of Death, which is the highest point in West Africa, or to visit Cabre, which is where you find the footprint of giants, you have to travel on bike for hours through a dusty, rugged, rough road due to the bad terrain. This is also where you find the highest number of Land Rovers than any part of Nigeria put together. Another ecotourism you find in Mambilla Plateau is the Kakara tea plantation, which is the largest tea farm plantation in Nigeria from which the highland tea is produced.
It is washed. And of course, you guys know you can eat it raw like this.
They have this special vegetable they call kumbi, which is also found in some parts of Cameroon, known as njama. From my observation, the people of Mambilla is not taking advantage of the climate weather they have in this place to farm exotic fruits such as apple, pomegranate, strawberry, and the likes, as it is grown in Jos Plateau State, which share a similar weather condition with them.
We farm on here.
Now they farm this one here.
This is okay.
Okay, on a sugar cane.
Yeah, that's okay.
Well done, no?
And then this one.
Okay.
It is here.
And then this one dankali, potato. Now what
Sweet potatoes.
It is here.
Okay.
See your carrot how it be.
Is the carrot bar?
This is a carrot? Why is there like that?
Now we are carrot now.
Now we are carrot now.
Now white carrot?
Yes.
I didn't see that.
Wow.
Let's see how it
Okay, now they could be this one.
Gembu, being a border town with Cameroon, shares a lot in common. Most of the drinks and food items used in Gembu, such as oil, rice, pepper, and the likes, are actually imported from Cameroon. While in exchange, Nigerians actually transport fuel to Cameroon. So if you get the chance to move around Gembu town, you actually get to see more of Cameroonian items in the town than seeing items that is coming from other parts of Nigeria.
As I traveled around northern Nigeria, one food I found very common in northern Nigeria is masa. And that is what I see that is being fried on the streets. Like where I am right now at my back, there's a woman that's actually preparing that masa. It's actually a kind of a street food that is made from rice. I heard they also make it from other stuff, but it's like rice is the most popular one. Alright, so I just want to test it out and see how it really tastes, because I see a lot of people actually buying this almost every now and then, especially each time I move towards the northern part of Nigeria.
Hi, the seller. 250 naira. So put 4. It's not going to use chopper. It's not going to use chopper. Way pepper, no stew, nothing. You get stew?
Leave a basket that Mama is doing this.
Basket. If I'm to do this thing, I will spend 1 month.
You will spend 1 month doing this.
My problem is don't go and spoil it for Mama.
Don't go and spoil it for Mama and make her go through.
Besides all the lovely things found in this town, what I found very distinct is the beautiful basket backpack that the women use for farming. You only get to see women from this part of the country carrying this backpack and nowhere else. And for me, this has become some kind of identity and an icon that represents the people of Mambilla. I spent 1 week here exploring different things, from working in the tea farm with the women to climbing the highest mountain in West Africa to finding the footprints of giants and riding some of the amazing landscape I have seen in Nigeria. But of course, as you know, 1 week is not enough to scratch all the beautiful hidden potential that this town has to offer. So you can actually check out my playlist and you'll see all the videos I have done, and if you like them, please hit the like button, share this video and comment below what your thoughts are today, and I'll see you guys on the very next episode. Ga.